Hello students. In this video, we will discuss route paths and specifically how route paths can be formed using strings. So what are the route paths? In Express.js, route paths define the endpoints at which requests can be made. These paths can be defined using strings, string patterns, or regular expressions. In this video, we will specifically look at how they can be defined using strings. In the coming videos, we will see how string patterns or regular expressions can be used to form or to define the the route paths. So, string paths are the simplest form of route paths. They match these specified strings exactly. So these are used to determine how an application responds to a client request to a particular endpoint. Let's try to understand the same using an example program. So here we have a basic Express application that uses different types of string paths. Now, as you can see here, we have imported and initiated the Express application, and we have assigned the port number to be 3000, and this is the root node. So by default, the forward slash is the root that can be called as a route. Okay, so by default, the forward slash can be uh, known as the route, and generally it is dedicated to the home page of a website. Then you can use other strings to define these route paths. For example, here, if the web application contains a page that is dedicated to the description of the company or an organization, then we may use about. Okay, then we can have pretty specific endpoints, such as we can have a page that contains the user information, and if within the page, if the user would like to access the profile of the particular user, then you might go for the specific string, that is forward slash user forward slash profile. All right, so these are the string route paths that are defined to meet the specific request of the client. So now, what are the benefits of using these string paths? The benefit of using these string route paths is that the accessibility of the website is not messy. The user finds it very easy to navigate himself to a specific endpoint. So here the specific endpoint could be his own profile. Okay, so when by determining these route paths with unique string names gives a very good accessibility to the user, and on the whole it will enhance the overall user experience. All right, so let's go ahead and let's just check out how this looks and how we can use these string route paths to access different endpoints. So this particular application is in paths. Let's say node server dot js. So we got an acknowledgement saying the server is running on 3000. So let's go to our nearest web browser or let's open a new one. Here I'll say localhost 3000. That's a bummer. Or the best way to avoid such conflicts is you can just copy this. So here we got welcome to the home page. Now let's use the different routes. And if you observe, welcome to the home page was the endpoint for the route path forward slash. However, the forward slash is not visible in the URL path here, but it is still understood that it is a root route. Now let's go for about. So all we have to do is just add about. So here we got, this is the about page. Then later let's look at the other string route, which is slash user slash profile. So let's change that, slash user slash profile. So it says welcome to your profile, just like we have mentioned here. All right. So this is how the different route paths can be determined using strings. In the coming video, we will see how we can use string patterns and regular expressions for the same purpose. All right. I believe you're going to work on these during your lab sessions, and it's really fun. And I also suggest you to have a good HTML and CSS page to make it more interesting and you know to deliver more user experience. Thank you so much.